Firewatch.
Alright. Hey everyone, Ace2220 Boyd here with Shift W. Today I thought we'd take a look at Firewatch. I have no idea really what this game's story is about. All I know is that it was announced at E3 one time last year, and I was kind of like, this seems interesting, but they didn't really show anything. They showed like you're some type of like ranger for a park, and like you fell down a pit. I can't quite remember, but it seems like it's like an adventure game. Maybe it's a walking simulator. I don't know, but uh, everything you have to do is by someone telling you on a walkie-talkie or something like that. But I've been dying to play this. It finally really they just announced it like last week, and it's out. And why not take a look at the game? Um, so yeah, let's try Firewatch. So let's get into this. We'll start with the new game. Oh yeah, can't remember. Can't remember. Can't forget. There we go. Gotta have some let's play juice or drink, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, alright, let's get into a new game and try this out. Camp Santo. Incorporation with Panic Inc. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Got some nice jazz music in the back. You see Julia. I guess I click it. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with the well-dressed professors and grad students from a nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Damn. You're pretty. So, what's your, major? Let's do that. You slur the words. I'm slurring. You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxology. Was that a burn? You ask, she says, definitely worried. She hurt your feelings. She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. For some reason, I have a feeling that this game's maybe about this Julia girl. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, there we go. Didn't even have to read it. Oh, an elevator. So far, like, ooh, looks like a teenager probably, and I love games that have you can see your body. I like the art style. It's like it's 1970s looking. Kind of reminds me of what's that movie? Grand Budapest. Wes Anderson. Great movie. So left click to pick up backpack. Ooh. We're moving. Pick the can up. Pick up the can. I'm guessing that's my truck I have to get in. Truck bed. Truck door. Get in. Let's see what's over here. Open this up. Nope. Nope, can't do anything over here. It's like, alright, clenched fist, walking. When I look down, I have to look like this. Sorry. It's habit. No. Alright, load gear. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. I know that feeling. She's probably gonna dump you later on, man. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. You drink a beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh no. You can even hear the dogs in the background. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Oh, man. German Shepherd, man. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. Are all our dogs like that? My dog feels like that. Ah, he's a crazy man. "1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids?" she asks. Man, it feels like one of those, like, it's a whole bunch of these games on Steam, where, like, it's not even, like, I don't even think it's a game. It's just like, just someone wrote up a text document and threw it up there. I forget what they're called. Like, I don't know. I don't know. People should not get them. Anyway, I digress. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Ooh, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? Let's do that one. In that case, you should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that as well. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Oh. My hands get fatter. I don't know why, this reminds me of Overwatch. Random, but weird. Okay, can I get my bag out of there? Okay. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Don't forget to check in, no fireworks. It's not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Oh boy. Guess I'm going hiking. More text. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Sorry. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Ignore. Bad thing to do. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. And then I'm at... Nope, not there yet. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the... Oh my god, I can't read. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Oh, He-Man. Gotta fit that stereotype. You look awesome. Thanks for telling me. Some height, man. Ooh, that is a really good picture. I like the rays. Trees. What's this? Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. We gotta jump over. Press the space bar to climb it over. (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. For a second, I'm like, who's Mayhem? It's the dog. Oh boy. It's been a long day. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Well, that's not nice. It really isn't. Mayhem runs away. May, moo, fuck, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Damn straight. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. He cried? 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid. By work? Waylaid? Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut. 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate's department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job. Ooh. Is it her dream job? Then I don't think you can do that. Agree. She commutes back and forth. Don't you live in Colorado? She wants to move. I think if I try to convince her, it's gonna be like a dick move. You know what I mean? You know, you want what's best for her, right? Alright. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up, but if it's what she wants, she agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Watch, he cheats on her. Or she cheats on him, sorry. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She should have checked them out. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Huh. Maybe she's losing her mind, have Alzheimer's or something. But she's not that old. Maybe she's coming down with something, I don't know. Huh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I hope this is what this game's like, because I want gameplay, man. But, I don't know, it's interesting though. You know, let's talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, you are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. Dementia is what I was thinking. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. I don't think it's a good idea. It's like, is that a Coleman or say Coleman? I think it says Goldman. I can't quite read it. Oh, I can't move. We're in a night sky. It's a nice view. Pick up the journal. Okay, that's the He-Man picture. I guess he was naked. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. And Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. Damn. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. It's actually kind of sad. The music just sets the tone, makes you want to... kind of makes you sad. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Man. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to her from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Oh, that sucks, man, when someone like starts doing that. I know that. You spend your days following Julia around the house. Oh yeah, it's 1988 by the way. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. I can't, man. I can't do that. No. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna take care of her. Damn. Where are we? Can I choose which way to go? No, looks like I can't. We're hiking. It's nice. Uh-oh. Am I gonna fall? Oh, it's a deer. Was an elk. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her. Like when she tries to cook her own food. Can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours. Drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. I'm not a college basketball fan. Oh well. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the door of the bedroom. You trust that she can sleep like a rock. That seems dangerous if she's alone in the house. You know, what's a fire? She's gonna get stuck, she's gonna burn to death. Let's trust her. Something's gonna happen either way. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1, a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. Oh. Police sirens. One night you are stopped at a DUI. Checkpoint. You'll blow at .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. What? Am I going to be like a watch guard? Not a watch guard. Oh my god. I can't remember. A ranger. There we go. I don't want to take it. I guess I have to. The game tells me to. Enter the lookout tower. Alright. Alright, let's stop here. This has been almost, God, 20 minutes. But, so for the first 20 minutes of the game, it's a pretty interesting game. I hope the game is more than just the, the little choose your own adventure type questions in text, and having this intermission of gameplay a little bit of walking around. But I still have no idea what Firewatch is. Like, Jeff Gersman on it's like, what's Firewatch? But it's interesting. Hope to see a little bit more. I'll see you on part 2 or episode 2, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm Ace 2020 Boyd for Shift W. And let's all remember to press Shift W on our keyboards, shall we?
Are you sure you want to win?
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Call Sam King.
I rolled a silicon number.